Satnam. Hello, everyone. Namaste. This is Anila with Waheguru Yoga. And why am I showing you a box with nothing in it? These are the Winged Enchanted Oracle cards. And it's an absolutely beautiful deck that was speaking to me very loudly when I was at a store. And so I picked it up, and it was just firing my hand up with solar energy. And so I decided to bring it home, or bring it to the studio, I should say. And I've done a couple of readings with it. And today I decided to do a reading about the Lionsgate portal and just what exactly this energy means to us. And so I wanted to share the reading with you because I found it to be quite meaningful. If you haven't really looked into what the Lionsgate portal is, it is the star series being open, or coming up, rising up before our sun does. And the star, this blue star, is brighter, 20 times brighter than our sun. And so from July 26th through August 12th, it is, this portal is open. And so this portal being open is called the Lionsgate portal. And it peaks on 8/8 during the time of the Leo moon, Leo sun. And the sun is now in Leo. It was just the Leo new moon. And so this Lionsgate portal is activating our upper heart chakra, activating our oneness. And if you have been doing a really good job of releasing yourself from old karmas, from lifetimes of karmas, contracts, and such, if you've had a lot of things coming up over this past 6 months, more so than usual, this is a very beneficial time for you. It's a very beneficial time for all, because this heart activation is moving us into an accelerated ascension. And it is also a time, the Lionsgate is basically an opening of, it grants us with wealth, activating our inner gifts, honor. So there's just a lot of things that are really beneficial to our personal growth. But this one is not just about personal growth, because remember, the heart chakra is about oneness. So it's recognizing our oneness and kind of leaving behind the Piscean way of thinking that, by stepping on everybody, I'm going to get further ahead. But rather, this is a time of working together and seeing ourselves as that oneness, as one soul, and recognizing the other is you. And so this particular Lionsgate portal is activating that part of us. So I did a reading just a little while ago, and just wanting to know, what is the best way for us to move forward during this Lionsgate opening, during this portal. And like I said, I absolutely love this deck. So you'll have to bear with me because I am new to readings, not new to being in my intuitive self, but just doing it through the cards. But this deck was just so beautiful. It was so open, and I was just being very drawn to doing this reading. All right. So I asked for what would ground us and what we could do to really, really utilize the power of this time, of this portal. And so, part of this ascension is also pulling that accelerated ascension into our bodies and balancing the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies within us. So here's the layout that I got. These are the cards that I pulled, and I want to show you each card because they're just so beautiful with their colors and everything that's illustrated. They're illustrated by Lisa Hunt, and she's just an amazing artist. And they're all about the birds and how we can relate to the energy of our lovely winged friends who have learned and know how to defy gravity and can be in the air. So these beautiful cards illustrate the different birds and the energy into human beings. So this first card, the very top one, this first card's location is how to ground and solidify our emotions, because this gate, when it's open, is going to bring up a lot of emotions. We're already feeling that as it's been open. There's just a lot of emotions that are flying around, a lot of energies that are coming up for all of us. And so this first card, the peacock, is a beautiful card. So again, this is in the space of how to ground and solidify our emotions. And so the peacock talks about the glory of multifaceted expression. Everything that shimmers, all that radiates. Divinity manifested in physical form. Power of flesh and the influence of physical beauty. The reflection of inner grace on the outside. This is a mirror of everything magnificent that you are on the inside to the outside. Accepting your own self physically will help us to ground and solidify our emotions. It is essential to be aware of spirit, but it cannot be at the cost of excluding our physicality. There's a reason why we are in the bodies, and that is to express our uniqueness to the world, to allow ourselves to show our true colors, who we are, and identify ourselves and share those gifts with the world. The peacock comes to teach us how to flaunt with grace, emanating a true beauty from every facet of our being. And then these cards also have just a little mantra or words from the actual bird in the sense of them speaking to you. And the peacock says, "You are beauty inside and out. You are body, mind, and spirit. You are effortless charm. You are peacock." How beautiful is that? So that defines the ascension of this Lion's Gate, which brings us to accelerated ascension, which gives us wealth, an opening into wealth and power of our own creativity, and just empowering us in many ways. So staying true to who you are, but don't be afraid to show your true self. Okay. Now the second card is how to ground your spirituality and make it tangible on earth. So that's what this card is related to. And I'll read that again. This is the position of this card is how do we relate to our spirituality and how can we make it tangible on earth? And the card is the goose. Sorry, I know the camera's a little shaky. I apologize because I have still not bought a holder, which is just not a good thing. I should just take the plunge and buy a little one. I have a big one, but not a little one for my phone. Okay. So, the goose is the guardian of the journey. Remember, this is all about how to ground your spirituality and make it tangible on earth. This is the guardian of the journey. This is the soul that travels, the quest within. This is the greatest story ever told. If you have been avoiding the unknown roads ahead in favor of what's old and familiar, if you have been indecisive, it's time to seek warmer pastures. You're about to take a life-altering journey. This is where every great story begins. Every hero heeds a call. The goose will lead you to many different places. And no matter where those places are, you will never be the same again. This is a stirring of the heart, and it makes you restless, taking you out of your comfort zone and waking up your senses. This is how we ground our spirituality, taking in all that energy and making it tangible on earth by getting out of our comfort zone. This is leading your spirit onward. The words from the goose are, you are the quest. You are searching for the new. You are the adventurous hero. You are goose. So that is how we ground our how we ground our spirituality and make it tangible on earth. And then the card in the fourth position is the duck. So again, the duck reminds us, that let it be like, just let it go. Letting it go. This fourth position is how we ground and focus our ambition for the best results. There's a complexity of emotions. We have to become masters of the undercurrents, healing our heart. Surge of inner motivations. You need to become clear, crystal clear on what drives you and what feelings are pushing you forward and which ones are drowning your purpose. We have to learn the balance of when to go deeper and when to gently skim the surface. We have to equalize our polarities and let the balance of the subconscious flow with the peace of the equilibrium. Release ourselves from those heavy entanglements and allow ourselves to feel our responses, but not to become overwhelmed. For when we release, when we let go, there's always feelings attached to our responses. This is growth. There's great healing in the waters. So this third card, again, is how to ground your actions so that they align with your chosen path. I think I read the wrong one the last time. I apologize. So this was about how to ground your actions so that you can align with your chosen path. So letting go of the complexity of emotions and mastering the undercurrents. The message from the duck is, you are cathartic. You are exploring the depths. You are fluidity. You are duck. All right, now the fourth card. This is Waxwing. Look at this beautiful card. Now this is about how to ground and focus our ambitions for the best results. How to ground and focus our ambitions for the best results. Balancing of give and take, which is all about the heart. This is what we reveal and what we hide behind. We're allowing ourselves to be intoxicated with the sweetness of life, the ritual of ceremonial giving. Become courteous and generous of sharing the good life. This is all about oneness, as is this particular portal that's open. Be aware of what you are presenting. Be mindful of the masks you live by. Rather, letting go of the masks and coming into your truth. Shatter the facades. This is the abundance of the heart to present joy to others. Coming into that place of service is all about from the heart. And when we live from that place, we're able to experience tremendous prosperity. And then the next card in position 5 is how to ground and utilize your creativity. So this creativity that's coming forth through this portal, how to ground it and utilize it. And this is the turkey. Again, I don't think I've ever seen a turkey look so beautiful. This is known as the giveaway bird. Gratitude, nourishment, plenitude and harvest, path of service and humility, relinquishing the ego, renounce the self for the benefit of the greater good. You are being asked to serve a purpose. You are being guided to put something else first. Without empathy, we do not evolve. This is bounty that can be shared with others. Look around to see who needs you. Your own needs may have to wait, but really that waiting is that you're setting aside what the ego is putting first. But as we serve others, as we figure out what our role is, what we're meant to do, there is no putting aside, but rather a combining. Oneness is oneness. So the words from the turkey are, you are a vessel for greater good. You are compassion. You are giving of yourself. You are turkey. And the last card is the magpie. That one bird flowing upward to join the others in this beautiful light. This last card is in the position of how to finally unify all of these aspects into a coherent whole. How to finally unify all these aspects into a coherent whole. Let's see what the magpie has to tell us. The Grand Master of Complexity. The magpie is the dabbler, the thief, and the magician. The great illusion reflecting multiplicity of experience. Things may not be what they seem, but they could be better than you had ever expected, ever imagined. There may be tricks about, but you need to stay one bold step ahead. This is discernment. Discerning your true colors and coaxing them out into the light. What bold ideas are you hoarding in the safety of your nest? What precious gems lay hiding beneath the trash heap of wasted time and squandered resources? The magpie is here to unearth the treasure and hold it up to the light. What bold new colors reveal themselves? What shadows are creeping up from behind? What conversations are you avoiding with your own internal chatter? It is time to shed the safety net and go into the most dazzling jewels of your experience. And this is exactly what this opening, just felt so moved by that. This is exactly what this portal is bringing us. It's telling us that all of these things that we have been doing in the past, where we've kind of like moved here and moved there and missed opportunities and all of that, that it's time. And it's showing you how to bring yourself into that space of being more efficient, being more effective, and heeding the help of the cosmos and letting ourselves go from old programming. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Like I said, this is probably the first one that I have done online. So probably not the most professional looking, but it was fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. There are my feet. But this is a wonderful card, a wonderful deck, and like I said, I asked for what we needed to do to remain grounded, to use the energies that this portal is bringing forth, how we can best bring these gifts to be of service, to bring us into oneness. And that's what this reading was based on. I thank you very much for joining me. Waheguru Yoga Chicago is located at 26 between Michigan and Wabash in Chicago. Our phone number is 312-498-1370. I also do Akashic Records readings, and we have Kundalini Yoga, the yoga of awareness, of strengthening the nervous system, which is very much needed during these times. We have classes 7 days a week. We also do a guided meditation class on Thursdays, as well as a sound shower on Monday evenings. You can look us up at waheguruyogachicago.com or on Facebook. It's the same page address. Wahe is WAHEGURU, Yoga Chicago. Or call 312-498-1370. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Satnam, Namaste.